how's it going? Let's see if I fixed that problem. Fixed most of that. But anyway, simply put, I don't take politics personally. I don't take it personally because I think it turns people into the very thing they're fighting. They think they're fighting against, or are fighting against. Taking politics personally makes it very easy to justify attacking people because you don't like them. It's not just their policies you don't like; it's them you don't like. I understand that attacking policies or either defending or fighting against the policy. I get that. But politics is nothing personal. It literally makes reasonable, rational, sane human beings into angry, bitter, hateful human beings. Rather easily. And politics, political politics, personalized politics. When you personalize it, you make it very easy to justify any behavior. And I do mean any behavior you say or do to somebody else you don't like, or their policies, or what they believe in you don't like. I don't make politics personal. To me, I think it's corrosive and destructive to basic human relationships. Just getting along with people anymore is a challenge because everything's been politicized. Hollywood, of course, politics, of course, has been overly politicized and made personal. Hollywood has been personalized, sports has been personalized, or politicized, I should say. Politics has literally corrupted every single aspect of human interactions. Men can't talk to women. They're terrified because of politics. Women are afraid of this, that, and the other. Why? Because politics has told them to be so. One culture, ethnic group is supposed to be terrified of another ethnic group. Why? Because politics tells them. Now, does it happen? Sure it does. A lot of these things happen. A lot of race issues out there. I don't even like using the word race because there's only one, the human race. But different people groups are being pitted against each other. All in the name of politics. All in the name of dividing people. If you don't personalize it, it doesn't happen. I don't personalize my politics if I people I disagree with. I know a lot of people I don't agree with. There's a lot of things I don't agree with on both sides. Believe me, on both sides. I've gotten in trouble from both sides. I just want to treat people like people. I don't want to treat them like groups. I don't want to treat them like ethnic groups or cultural groups. I just want to treat them like people, like fellow human beings. You're not allowed to do that anymore. That's something political thing to do. I hate politics. I'm not a political pundit. I don't know how to be a political pundit. I don't know how to put people on the pedestal of politics and then deciding how I'm going to treat them. I'm sorry. I come from the school of doing to others as good as you want to do to you. I treat people how I want to be treated. I don't agree with everybody who's in my life. I don't expect them to agree with me. So I'm not going to force my beliefs on them. I can talk about them. I don't mind talking about my beliefs. That's easy. But personalized politics is unhealthy. It makes people angry and bitter and hateful and self-righteous and so full of themselves they can't see the destructiveness that they're heading toward, let alone that they're actually not solving anything. Politics is about ego. Politics is about ego. It's very good at telling people it's okay if you're self-righteous. You can attack that person because you don't like them. And I don't like their policies. So I don't have to like them. It amazes me how much trouble I get in when I once said, well, can you at least pray for the person? Oh, how dare you. I am not going to pray for those people. They don't deserve to be prayed for. And I'm thinking, you wonder why the church is destroying itself. And you wonder why society is destroying itself. And I think both secular and religious, we just call it that for argument's sake, are destroying themselves and each other over politics. Politics should not be taken personally. I don't take it personally. I don't know how. I don't want to. I don't want to view people through the lens of politics. Because if I do, then I become sort of the very thing that they keep telling me I shouldn't be doing. We shouldn't be noticing people's skin tone. But you better notice their skin tone. I don't want to notice their skin tone. I want to get to know them as people. No, 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 no. You need to notice their skin tone. I don't want to. I don't take it personally. I don't want to. I don't want to know that their skin tone means anything. Who are they as people? That's important. Who they are as human beings. That's important. Not where they stand politically. Now, do I agree with all the politics and stuff? No. Do I agree with both sides? No. I barely agree with my side. I find politics personally destructive. People can't have relationships anymore. They can't have simple interactions anymore. People can't get along with each other anymore. Just because politics tells them not to. And when you personalize it really tells you not to. And then it convinces you that whatever you think of another person, it's okay. They're a worse sinner than you. I don't think it works that way. I mean, I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. So far, it hasn't disconnected like it has the last 4 times I've done this video. But I'm not a political pundit. I'm not a political guy. I'm really not. I like studying political philosophy. I like studying the history of certain aspects of politics. But I'm not going to take it personally. I'm sorry. I see what it does to people. Well-meaning, well-meaning, and people who really just think they're doing the right thing. They may be correct in what they're attacking, but how they're doing it is they are literally attacking them to meditate. I'm sorry. Personalizing politics rationalizes hate. It rationalizes bigotry. It rationalizes anything else you can think of that's negative. You personalize politics, you can get away with anything. And you will. You have to convince yourself that you are far more without sin than an expert. I mean on both sides. I keep saying that for a reason, because I constantly, I'm told that I am on the right. Well, yeah, out of my thoughts are on the right. I maintain I would probably be a classical liberal. Anybody who understands history would understand what that means. Maybe a classical libertarian. Because I have a lot of problems with the Republican Party. And a lot of it has nothing to do with their policies. It's just how they act when they're in charge. But yeah, well, of course, I know. I told you, I'm not good at politics. I'm not good at discussing it. I'm not good at being a pundit about it. I'm not Rush Limbaugh. You know, I'm not Matt Walsh. I'm Ben Shapiro. I wish I were Ben Shapiro. I think me and Ben Shapiro have in common is we're both Jews. The only thing we have in common. I just don't take politics personally. I think it makes people into the very thing they're fighting against. It makes them into ugly human beings because they'll justify and rationalize behavior they wouldn't allow in their own kids, or they wouldn't allow at all to be done to them. It's very simple. My philosophy about treating people is very simple. Do unto others as you have done to you. Very simple philosophy. You don't want, as I said, I'm not good at politics. I never have been. And I really don't mind that I'm not. I really don't mind that I don't really come across as being erudite and well versed in the political spheres of whatever you want to call it. I don't like politics. I just don't. I think it's corrosive, corruptive. I think it destroys people. I think it destroys both sides. It justifies destroying other people. It justifies calling people names. It justifies Every single thing you can think of, negative. And that makes the person doing it as if they're a saint, and they're not. I'm going to stop, but I don't want to go beyond 10 minutes. But politics to me should never be taken personally. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I try to view people as people. I try to understand people, whether I agree with them or not. I try to not dislike them as human beings. I can dislike their politics. I can dislike or not agree with where they stand on certain issues, but I don't really think I have a right to hate them or be so angry with them that I call them names or I attack them, accuse them of some sort of phobia or a Nazi or anything else for that matter. The people who keep slinging that word around, by the way, I don't think you understand what a Nazi is. I don't think you understand where that came from. And I don't think you have any idea because I don't think you've ever read history book. I'm not a political guy, I'm sorry. I mean, I wish I were. In some ways, I wish I were political. I just don't know how to be political. Because today's modern politics is about disliking people because they don't agree with you 100%. Well, that's silly. That's just dumb and foolish and stupid. And it ain't something the Christians should be doing. Anyway, I'll pass my 10 minutes. I don't like politics. Okay? I don't like even talking about it because I know I'm not very eloquent at it. As I said, I don't have the eloquence of the names I mentioned. All I know is I just think that making politics personal is unhealthy on both sides. I mean, look at some of the people who are the most vocal about their political views and tell me those people are healthy mentally or emotionally or any other way. They don't look healthy. They don't sound healthy. They don't sound like people who you'd want to just sit down and chat with for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. They just don't. I try to like people until they give me a reason not to. I really do. I think that's a good policy. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Save yourselves, people, because apparently I don't know how. I think I fixed part of that light problem. I mean, the back there is. Right there. I fixed that problem. That's not my eyes. The other one was. You don't want to know how I fixed it. Anyway, later, people.